All right, people, welcome to the Then and Now podcast with myself, Babatunde and Leonie Aleshe.
And me, Leonie Aleshe.
And today, we have special guests. Please welcome two of the best from Capital, Jay and Yasser.
Hey.
Hey!
Thank you. What a lovely welcome.
I love the one
intro.
names. I love the one names. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are like Seal and Madonna.
Simplify it. Simple.
Because I used to do that. I used to just go by Babatunde.
Right.
And then, like, my manager, she was just like, add your surname. And I was just like, well, I don't want to confuse these people even more.
That's enough.
And we were just like, bun it. You know what I'm saying? If Ramesh did it, we gonna do it.
Yeah.
We gonna do it. So I added the Aleshe. And here we are, man.
It's good to be here, man. I've been looking forward to this. I've been listening. Been listening back to all the episodes and that, watching the episodes. You guys have been cracking me up, so I've been looking forward to coming on with Yasser and actually having a chat because it feels like a safe space.
Yeah,
it feels like we can all relate.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, when we bumped into each other and we were talking about parenting, then it was just like, we need to do
100%.
this. We need to make it happen.
But what's doper is the fact that, yes, you are a father. You've got a
boy and a girl, yeah.
Oh, you got
a
boy
2-year-old
and a
and then
girl.
I've just had a little girl.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you're
Months
both
ago.
again new. You're new.
I'm very new.
He's fresh.
He's like
Fresh.
a couple of weeks
11
old.
weeks.
He's fresh. He's
Yeah.
yeah. He's enjoying now.
Am
He's in an
Am I enjoying?
No, he's tired now because you know the 6 week point where you like, okay, this is for real.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, it doesn't end. Oh, this just continues. Oh, the exhaustion just gets worse. That's where he is.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I kind of feel like
Yeah.
an assignment. I got to hand it in, but there's nothing. It just carries on.
Yeah.
There's more.
keeps
There's more
going.
nappies. Wait, there's bigger nappies. What's this?
The nappies get bigger.
Yeah.
And they get more expensive. I'm like,
You get less in a pack. Oh,
What's
my
going
God.
on
I remember
Yeah.
Yasser showed me like these really bougie nappies online. Yeah, it was like, oh, I've seen these nappies. Like they're gonna send me some, and then like, I'm like, how much are they? It was like £50 for like a packet of how many? I'm
No,
like,
but-
bro, you are new. Yeah, this shows me how new you are to this,
Dude,
because you
dude,
order.
play it cheap.
I'm
Play
like,
it
bro,
cheap.
in my defense, the baby's here. I'm like, I'm gonna give my son the best.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, I hear
£50.
it.
What's £50?
What do these nappies do? They clean the baby at the
Boy.
same time?
They
Like,
just bougie. And I didn't realize you got to do 6 or 7 nappies a day. I thought maybe 1 or 2.
No.
Next minute is 6, and I just bought 1 packet left. I went back to the Sainsbury's.
Yeah,
You showed me them. I was
70
like, nah, you'll be back to Aldi soon.
Yeah, I was
bro.
gonna say Aldi nappies.
Best ones.
Top tier.
Best
No,
ones.
Sometimes you weigh out what they've done. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, they've done a number 2 or number 1. They've done a number 1. You look at the nappy, you're like, they could do a little bit more.
yeah,
Like,
That can last a bit longer.
There's room for some more weed. Like,
Yeah, you can hold out.
well, you guys have got a podcast. Tell us
Yes.
about
Yes.
the podcast quickly before we move on. because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we got a
but
podcast.
yeah.
We're excited about it. So the idea came from when I found out I was gonna be a dad. First person I spoke to was this guy, trying to get advice, and then second person I spoke to was the internet, trying to find some sort of space where I could find out what I'm meant to be feeling, what's gonna be happening. I didn't find anything, and then when I was talking to Jay, I'm like, this is a podcast.
100%.
So we thought, right, we're gonna call it.
Dad's in the hood.
I love that.
Dad's in the
I
hood.
love
So
it.
we want it to be a space where it's like, obviously for dads to come and listen to, but for anybody to be able to come and listen to. So parents that, the mums or the wives might want to come and listen to find out how dads are thinking or how they're feeling. But just a space where like dads can just talk about what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's exciting for us because I was saying to Yasser, a lot of people who we know, like really famous fathers and really like known public figures, the most important thing in their lives are their children, right? But you don't know them for that. You know them for the thing that they do and the thing that they put in front of the camera, yeah? So this is now a space where people can come onto the show, come onto the pod as well and actually talk about the thing that takes up like 80% of their lives.
Yeah.
Instead of just always talking about the 20% that we know them for. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of therapy.
Yeah.
Because
It is. Do you know what I love about your dynamic?
Right.
There is nothing better than having somebody show you the ropes that is just a little bit ahead of you because you're just a bit ahead of him.
Yeah.
And I remember having my old manager at the time, she was 6 months ahead of me.
Right.
In terms of being a first time mum. And it was exactly as you said, it was therapy because I had somebody that went ahead, had a few, tips and tricks that they could share that was just so helpful for me along the journey. So yeah, that duo is perfect.
And it's fresh. Like it's so fresh. Like Jay's a few weeks ahead. Tell me, right, this is about to happen. Yeah, no, I completely
we're really excited because there's nothing out there as well like that is just chill and real. Like, we're not trying to educate people. We're not trying to tell you how to parent, how to manage. We're just sharing all of the stuff that's going on. All the experiences, all of the stress, all of the good parts and the bad parts, and all the bits that people can go, yeah, I remember that. Even just how you just mentioned the nappy thing. Just things like that.
Exactly.
Things like that. So hopefully it's a place where anyone can listen. Like, even if you haven't got kids or you're not thinking about having kids, it's just going to be what's going on in our lives and in the people's lives that come onto the pod.
I love that.
So do you sometimes feel a bit useless as fathers? I did at the beginning.
At that stage.
At the stage I felt useless.
But the thing is, when and Jay said that to me a lot, you're gonna feel useless. I thought it was a good thing. I was like, cool, chill.
Yeah,
I'll relax. But then you're like, oh, I wanna do something because my wife's feeding. Fine, I could do a nappy. Cool. I'll burp, and it's back to the mother again.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll try and put him to sleep. No one puts him to sleep better than the mother. So you just sat there like.
I found that when I was trying to burp, I'll be like, no, I'll burp, and I'll be patting the baby, patting her, and then it'll get to a point where she's just like, give me that.
Just come
and then she'll be like, bam. I was getting there.
Right, yeah. I warmed them up.
Yeah.
It's just
and it's probably true because obviously it takes a long time for them to get to that point.
I love you, but
I love that. Yeah,
I was terrible.
You tried.
Trying to do that maneuver where you're like trying to move the baby around. The baby's looking at you like, who's this
What's
guy?
going on? Yeah. But no, 100%. At times you can feel useless. I think at the birth I felt useless. Like, because there's nothing you could do. You're literally just sitting there getting your hand squeezed, just trying to encourage. But what can you do?
No,
essentially,
you confess right now. No.
What's this? I want to hear this. What's this? What's going on?
Right, what have we unloaded
right
here?
now,
We've unleashed something.
Immediately.
I was high the entire time.
Off the gas in there.
Bro, it's the best thing. You know what? Can I say something?
You go first.
So a friend told me to do that. So a friend was just like, dude, if you're gonna go to, like,
Bro?
your baby's gonna be born, they were like, get on the gas in there, just get on it. And I was just like, why? They were like, just get on it. So remember our boy. Oh my God, I was high as a kite because I went mad.
Oh, you kept going?
Bro, every time the doctor left, I was just like, all right, yeah, bye. And then I'll be like, babe, give me the thing. And I'll be like, like 10 hits. And I remember at one point I was like, oh.
You felt like you giving birth.
The other's like, can I have my thing back?
Literally.
That legit happened.
Yeah, that was me. I kept thinking, I don't.
That is hilarious.
But by then, I was also out of it with the gas in there because you don't realise like you don't need to have that much, so you just keep going and going. And
it was great. I got the munchies after it.
Yeah.
I don't know where my mind was at. I was like, let me order some.
You sound like you had more than me.
No, but you have to time it because the midwives come in.
Yeah.
And they don't like that.
No.
So sorry, midwives. But but then here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. Like when my wife needed it, I then stopped. But at the first beginning when the contraction was
it's exciting.
I'm like, you got
Let me get some of that.
I did it.
I'm guessing you never had
Jade,
that.
tell us
Do you know what?
didn't.
I actually didn't.
Yes.
And I don't know why, because on reflection, I'm like, why did I not try that? Because now I'm hearing everyone talk about it.
It's free.
I'm like, it just didn't.
It was free, included in the price. You're there for hours, bro.
Like when you stay at a hotel and you don't take the little soaps and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
It's like you're meant to try it.
Just try it.
But no, I think I was too, like, especially at the first birth. The second one, I really don't know why I didn't, because obviously I was a little bit more used to it. But the first birth, I think I didn't know what was going on. So I'm like, let me not upset anybody here. I'm just sitting there like, I was just mute. I was just sitting here mute.
Did you guys bring like a pack? Did you guys pack anything? Because I packed a speaker and we were playing music.
Right. Yeah. I had the baby bag. We had a suitcase.
That is so him though. That is so
No, it wasn't
Jay.
even me. It was my partner. And I
but
kept
the thing
saying
is-
to her, like, she was packing stuff. Like every week, she's putting more things into this case. I'm like, where you got? You going to Jamaica? Like, what are you doing? She's like, no, but you never know. You never know what type of birth it's gonna be. All right, so you have to be prepared. You have to have all this
She
stuff.
had 4 outfits.
She legit did.
Yeah.
Legit.
What are you trying to?
So you need one to give birth in,
Yeah.
one to
Legit.
get changed into, then another one just in case you've got to stay
See?
over, and then one to go home in. So technically,
4.
you need
Legit,
4
she had
outfits.
4 outfits.
Crazy.
Yeah.
For the child as well, the unborn child as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
The snacks was mad.
Yeah.
She had a whole buffet in that,
Yeah,
in that
you
suitcase. It was crazy. And like
I went in with the snacks only,
Oh.
but I bought too many like sugary snacks. I
Yeah.
got bored of it. You know, it was great when I got
Yeah, you
to there.
need
I
some
could eat it
savoury
straight after,
bits.
but yeah, when that effect went, when I had no other. nothing
yeah,
to-
I'm really like in hindsight now. I'm like, why didn't I not try that? Because
Are you
do
done
it.
though with the 2?
yeah,
Oh, so
we're
you're
finished.
never gonna get to try.
I'm never gonna
Oh,
get to try it
no.
again. So, but it's all right. I'll live through you guys.
You miss out, bro.
So good.
What's even in it though? Like they say gas. What's the gas bit? I get the air.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can we buy just the gas?
It's a mixture. Or maybe it's the gas and then you breathe the air. No, that's
but
not.
it's a thing, but I don't.
It's
Whatever it
actually
is, it's a good mix.
Yo, that ratio.
That's
great.
some good stuff.
It's good. So scientifically, I think that's a lot of our pod is on. So basically, whenever we talk about these kind of subjects on our pod,
Yeah.
we're not scientifically.
Yeah.
Correct.
There's a lot of that.
No,
There's a lot of.
yeah.
I don't know what's
Because
in that.
it's just
but
lived
but it's
experiences, isn't
Yeah, yeah.
it? Like,
Good quality stuff.
yeah. And this is why, like, we love, like, on our podcast, because we're like, what we're experiencing now as parents is so different to what it was like for us growing up,
Yeah.
you know, and what our parents did, what we were allowed to do, what we weren't allowed to do. And some of the stuff you're just like, should I have actually been eating that or wearing that or, you know, going here or watching this, like, just so many things that are so questionable now. You're like, But yeah, I think in our generation we know so much now
Someone
from the internet.
put that. Someone did a meme of that. It was just like us complaining of this generation's
Yeah.
music and going, "Oh my god, it's filthy." And then they put versus our generation, and it was just like we were listening to the thong song.
Candy
We
shop,
were no
like,
better.
what?
It's only as you get older, you was like, oh, that was about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
that is. Okay.
Right.
Remember that was number one.
Yeah. For time as well.
Weeks as well.
For weeks.
For weeks.
For
on
weeks.
I was like, "Oh my god."
The video as well was like,
Honestly.
he's just walking down the beach.
Yeah, literally.
Let me see that thong is what we were singing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's weird.
Literally in like year 8.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Mental.
Absolutely
I want to
crazy.
change the subject. I want to talk about bedtime routines with you
Right.
guys because obviously you being new,
Yeah.
you're in there.
I know what I've got myself into now. I'm at that stage.
Yeah. You say that, and then it'll change next week.
No, I hear that. I know there's a lot of changes, but I feel like, yeah, the last couple of weeks I've really been through the trenches. So
Yeah.
I know how hard it can get now,
Yeah.
as opposed to, you know, what could come and what can actually continue to go and continue on. So
Do you have any secret tips though? Like, a little bit of gin in the bottle.
Like the
get him
old
to
days.
sleep.
any sleep consultant?
Wait, is that a thing? You guys are
No,
so
that's-
haram, bro. I don't have no part in this.
I mean, back in the day, they always used to say put a little bit of rum in there, innit? Put a little bit of rum in the bottle.
I
And
don't know if they did. I don't know if
don't know if
they
they
did. I think it was just like a
think they did
saying. Do you think so? Oh my god! Imagine if they
Did they
they
do it?
did.
I don't even
Apparently
know.
they did. Apparently they did.
I would put a little
We
bit of rum
don't
in
do
there.
this.
Yeah, we
Okay.
don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said to me the other day, like, give him like cough medicine. Like, if there's just giving a drowsy medicine.
Oh
put-
wow!
I'm like, I can't endorse that.
Well, like Calpol.
No.
Like Calpol or something.
Wow.
I'm like, well, yeah,
I mean,
just,
Calpol does work though.
yeah, just 'cause
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
you tired, right?
Alcohol is delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Calpol is delicious.
My boy had it for the first time last week
Yeah.
when he had his first vaccine.
Yeah.
He had it like the first time in his
And
mouth. He was
gobbled it
like,
up.
Whoa. It was like, yeah.
"You've been giving me that milk stuff."
Yeah.
Have that. He would
What's
sleep,
What's this?
chilling, and I was like, "Can we?" And my wife's like, "No, it's not. It's not catnip. Like we use it when he's in pain." I was like, "Okay."
But yeah, I haven't got any tips or secrets, but I found like obviously a routine, which you guys all know, and a lot of people always bang on about. And the second that you get out of that routine, it's a different
It's all
story.
hell, yeah.
So now it's like bath. When he goes in the bath, he knows that bed's about to approach.
Yeah.
And then so he has his bath, he has his bed. He's gone. He went from being a really good sleeper. So this is when I
Yeah.
just came out of the trenches recently, last 2 weeks. He went from being a really good sleeper, where he'd say "night night, daddy." We'd read him his book. We'd close the door, and he'd put himself to sleep. He'd be
Yeah.
all right. So then we were like, okay, this isn't too bad. We can introduce another person into this mix.
And that's with your first.
That was the first.
Oh, but you guys are. How did you do it? We didn't know how to do that.
He was just an angel. I don't know. But this is where it gets interesting now. Yeah. Our second has come along now, and he has literally flipped the script.
Oh my god, yeah, because he doesn't want to miss out.
So the last 2 weeks, my man was getting up every sort of 2-3 hours and staying awake for 3 hours. Yeah, and what he wants is cuddles, which is cute for the first week. Yeah. After like 3-4 weeks now, daddy cuddles.
Oh my
Like, it's not cute anymore. Like, bro, just go to sleep. You don't need cuddles now at 4 a.m.
I was gonna say,
to go to bed.
what's your like backing out the room game like?
We tried it all, man. So, like, as I said, was really going through the trenches, and those last 2 weeks, I was like doing nights as well. Yeah, so I was getting home at 3 a.m. That's when I was listening to a lot of you guys when I was driving home. I was like, yeah, this is a nice time to kind of zone in and just realize I'm not alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was getting home at like 3 a.m. Put my head down on the pillow, and then 3:30 you can hear him like, daddy cuddles.
bless.
And what I always say to other people, and what I was saying to Yasser, is when you have one, obviously you can tag the other one in. All right, cool. I've been on nights. Tag, you're up. When there's two, it takes the other parent out the game.
Completely.
Takes the other. So now it's just me. It's just me, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, holding, and he's not light now, he's 2, yeah? Holding this guy up, trying to rock him to sleep, and he is wide awake for a good 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm just looking at the clock like, this is proper. When does it end?
Our daughter, she in her bed now, she'll, you know, she's by herself and she can't go to sleep. She'll be in there and she'll be like, it's okay. Like she'll cry and sleep herself. She'll be like, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm like,
It's cute, isn't it?
But please stop.
But please,
Because then we then cave. She doesn't call for us.
Right.
She tries to put herself off. But because she's so cute with it, I'm like,
we gotta go.
yeah, let's just go and get her.
Yeah.
And then rock her. And then she goes off quite quickly after
I've
that,
made the
doesn't
mistake
she?
of like, you know when you try and peep in?
Yeah.
And then she see me and she's
It's
just
like-
sprang up.
Then you're like, ah.
Reset the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And you've got 2 boys.
No, I've got a boy and a
I know,
girl.
sorry, you've got a boy and a girl.
I've got a boy and a
The
girl.
girl is,
So
that's your heart, innit?
yeah, well, like I'm like both of them are there at the moment. Obviously, like at the moment when it's a newborn phase and it's the baby phase and they haven't got their personality yet, I'm still waiting to you know before all that begins, and that's really really nice. But like my son, like he's fully personality now.
Wow.
So like yeah, it's the best thing ever.
It
like
is,
no one
is.
can explain it until you do it and you have
You
it.
have to experience it. There's no words. I said this to one of my friends that I wish somebody told me how hard it was going to be and how deep you would love them, that you would do anything regardless of how hard it is. And then I was just like, actually, nobody can tell you.
Yeah.
Because there's no word. You can't put it into words.
There is no one that
Yeah.
I'm giving cuddles to at 4 o'clock in the morning for 3
After
hours.
not sleeping
After
and
not
working.
sleeping.
Not
Yeah.
even your partner, like, please.
The difficult bit was, you know, when you go through that and you're like, oh, it's only a day, like it'll get better.
Yeah.
The next day's the same,
doesn't
and the
get
night
better.
after, and the night after. So it's like 4 days now, and I've had 4 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Like what's going on here?
Yeah.
But don't worry, man. You like,
I'm just looking like we're talking about 2, but I'm like,
No, okay, so one child, I say this all the time, one child is one child, you know.
Yeah.
2 children, it's 1,000. I kid you not.
no.
I kid, the jump
100%.
from 1 to 2.
It's mad. No one explained this to me. It's mad. The difference is mad.
Full on.
I'm looking at people with one child now. Like, why are you complaining?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just get on with it.
Why are you
That's not
why are you
hard.
complaining?
You're having a ball.
Especially if mum and dad, like you're all a family and you're living in the house, both of you are there. Yeah. Why you got one child? Stop. No.
see, this
No.
is surprising
I'm not having
because
it. I'm not having it.
Jay's got 2 under 2.
It's different
right?
now.
Yeah.
It's
You
different.
went in. You have a bit of a gap between yours,
Yeah.
right? So would you say it was easier or no?
I would say it's still hard.
Right.
Depending on your dynamic, it's still hard because we've got he's on tour very busy schedule. I get to be home, thankfully, because I run my business from home, but with a 2-year-old now. So again, that is busy in its own way. And then my son's schedule is equally as busy. Like they literally have their own life, don't they? Right. So invites to places, school activities, and so on. And then it's finding activities that they can both do. So I'm constantly having to think of, okay, half term, what activities can we do? It has to be something that interests them both. So stuff like swimming, where he's occupied, he's a good swimmer, he can swim, but I can then have time with our daughter, things like that. When we're going out to places, it needs to be something that occupies him, but also is still, equally as interesting for her. But he's super helpful, so he's happy to grab the nappies. He's happy to help out around the house.
But
and stuff
there
like
comes
that.
a point where he's just like, all right, you guys need to take over and do this. I'm gonna go on my tablet.
I'm speaking to my friends like this is my thing.
That's
I'm
nice
doing.
though. That is nice.
Yeah.
That's nice because like my son, even though he's 2, like he'll put the nappy in the bin and things like that.
Yeah.
He's so cute. So he'll be like nappy bin, and he'll he'll do stuff like that. But yeah, he knows, he's fully aware now that like his sister is now his op. Like, don't get it twisted. Like he's cute, but you will catch him doing a little side eye.
Yeah, like she's come
because the love's
to
come
take
towards.
over.
Yeah.
So how long are you here for? It was fine at first. It was like the baby, the baby. The baby's still here.
But everything is the baby now.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 older brothers, and we're all 2 years apart. So my eldest is 2 years apart from my middle brother, and then he's 2 years apart from me. And my mum tandem breastfed, so she breastfed my brother while she was still pregnant with me. So when I was born, and then she had to wean him from breastfeeding, he was fuming. So,
oh my God.
He was fuming. So he didn't want me there. He was just like, why is she here? Like, I don't want a sister. So he rolled me up in a blanket.
What?
Yeah.
Where's this going?
Mike did that to me. Can you believe it? They love me so much now. But yeah, like I'm literally their pride and joy. He rolled me up in a blanket and put me over the bed. I was crying. They couldn't find me. So watch out, guys.
Well, hang on, put you over. Would you?
I was like over
elaborate.
the other side so the bed was like close to the wall, but not right against.
So he
it.
put you down the side of the bed.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I was crying. They couldn't find me.
finds
So
his
my
way to
mum's like,
me.
"Where's the baby? Where?" And so they've gone to ask him, like, "Where's the baby? Like, what have you done
Just
with
like,
her?"
I don't know.
And then he said he was like, "Oh, we lived in Jamaica. I was born there." So he had a Jamaican accent. He was like, "Oh no, 1 titty and 2 titty, no 1 titty, 2 titty." So he was saying to her, "You gave her both of them, and you didn't save me one." So I'm basically getting rid of her.
Kids.
That
I
is
thought kids were
mad.
innocent.
Yeah, no.
And how old are you guys then?
He was 2, and
was
I was
2.
obviously just born.
Well,
yeah.
I need to be vigilant.
Really?
I need to be.
And how are you two now? You and your brother? Are you-
Oh my gosh,
Best friends.
best friends.
Right.
Like they came and knocked our door the other day. Literally just made themselves at home. We were like, we're putting the kids
That's
to bed.
nice.
And
It
they
was
were just
your
like,
reaction back to
my
trying.
turned into a mummy and buried you. Like,
That's mad.
what is this?
That is-
No one saw that coming in
Yeah,
the
No,
story.
no, that's crazy.
seriously,
That was
that's what
great.
he did
I
to
thought
me.
maybe
Very
pushed you.
vigilant.
Or
No,
something.
he rolled me.
It was a nice attention to detail though, like make sure that it's wrapped all
Exactly.
nicely before.
Neat,
Could have
yeah.
just put you down the side
It's
of the bed.
true,
But like,
it's
let me
true.
wrap her up nice.
No cushion.
Yeah,
It's true.
and then just like there you go.
Wow.
Let's change the subject.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
All right, this is the best one because
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I love baby food and snacks.
Oh my god.
Oh, tell me more. I'm not on this bit
I-
yet.
oh yeah, you're not.
No, I'm early. We're just.
Yeah,
He's milk right
he's
now.
nowhere near, babe.
His poo doesn't smell right now.
Oh my gosh, you're in the
That's-
dreamland.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
He's living good now.
enjoying.
Just no sleep.
It gets crazy.
Okay.
The doo-doos get crazy. Food and snacks.
Yeah.
Do you like baby?
Yeah. I'm for it, man.
Have you been eating
the oat
them?
bars? Yeah. The oat bars are bad. The biscuits.
Yeah,
Like if ever there's a frube in the fridge, it's mine.
yeah. Button. Mhm.
Some of the smoothies.
Some of the smoothies.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of that. So Yeah, and the good thing is he might not finish all of it as well. So he might
Yeah.
have something and then he won't finish. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll have that.
I'll finish
don't
that
worry.
off. So we don't want it to go to waste.
Exactly. There's an Ella's Kitchen purple pouch.
The purple one.
Okay.
What?
That one, I've not even
And
we
it's
used to
small.
buy that and just
Yeah,
and
like
just have that.
I counted that in my calories. Yeah, like 63 calories. I can work with that. Incredible. That is the best thing
You're
ever.
gonna have to try some of those. You're gonna have a great time.
For some reason, I thought adults aren't allowed to eat baby food.
Well, we're not supposed
No,
to.
it's so
When
good.
you think about it, it's human food, isn't it?
Yeah.
human food.
Okay.
The
My
worst-
sister-in-law's mum still buys the little jars and eats them.
Yeah.
I know people. I know grown adults that eat baby food. Yeah.
The worst is when they get older, because my son's 9 now, and so he wants adult-sized portions.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember she made oxtail, and I saw his plate, and I was just like, why does he have those pieces? Isn't that meant to be reserved for the father? Like, I was fuming.
Like comparing the plates.
Yeah, I was
Wait, what? Hold on. Which one's mine?
isn't it? Like,
No, I get that every
is that
day
not
now.
like
Which
the thing,
one's
like, yeah,
mine?
which one's mine? Because
Yours
I'm just like,
meant
hold
to
on,
be
the dad, traditionally the dad gets the big piece of chicken. That's reserved for me. And I'm seeing my son with equal portions to my plate. I'm like, no, this is not. But the thing is, I can't eat like I used to.
Yeah,
So now I overpack my plate.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm just doing it just to show him up.
Is he finishing it?
He goes through like
He finishes it off.
Yeah.
Two plates.
Okay, well, then there you
He's
go.
he's growing.
Yeah.
Go.
And he's not
And
paying
he
rent.
does 4.
He's not paying no rent. I told him
Gets
the
a
other
big
day.
piece and no rent.
I told him the other day, you're gonna get a job around here. The way he's eating food. Remember I said
Put
you're
some
gonna
paper
have
around or something,
Yeah,
innit?
bro.
Come on, it's time now, son.
So you've got that. Both of you got that coming, like with the eating and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. But yeah, no baby snacks. I'm all for it.
I'm all for
Yeah,
it.
man. All the crisps.
It's
They don't stay
at
in the
the
cupboard
end
for
of
long.
the day, it's mum and dad tax. Like, if I'm making you, I get to taste it as well. I'm sorry. Like, you're not just going to enjoy this by yourself.
I paid for it.
Exactly.
Give me that 20%.
My thing is
I'm
like
your
my
VAT.
partner starts making all of these nice things for him now, yeah. Or
Yeah.
like when he was like starting to wean and have all of it, so she'll make him like these like really nice, cute little banana pancakes and stuff. I never got that. And I'm like, I need some of those pancakes.
I want the
And then you
Star
end up
Trek
eating the
pancakes.
pancakes. It's like there's only one left for him. But like these are nice pancakes. Why
good.
are we not doing adult
What
pancakes?
was your childhoods like in terms of like snacks and food? Because I don't remember my mum buying me any like quote unquote
Baby
snacks.
stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
It was all like Nigerian food.
Yeah.
Hey, roti and curry, bro.
Yeah.
We're chicken
That's
tikka
the
all the
good
way.
stuff. That's the good stuff.
We were like, we didn't need snacks. That's our sweets,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Nah, there was none of that in my house either. It was just what was there, what
Yeah,
people
exactly.
shopped, what was kind of bought for the week.
Yeah.
You eat, right? And that's it. It was
We had.
Go on.
After that last story, I'm prepared for this. Even me, I'm your husband. I'm prepared. What did you have?
No, we had our own snack things.
Oh.
So, like, we had all our Jamaican snacks that we like. So, like, your different kind of, like, crisps, different kind of sweets, different drinks and stuff like that. But we all had our own ones, so we all like different things. So, my mum would go shopping and then I would take mine, my brothers would take theirs, and then
okay.
it's all in separate sections.
Did you
But it
have the
wasn't for
coconut
children.
drops? Was it coconut? That was so nice.
Coconut drops. It's like,
Coconut drop.
Like the
yeah,
Jamaican-
sugar crusted
yeah,
coconut
coconut.
chunks
Okay.
in like a
I'm
little-
Nigerian, but I remember there was a Jamaican lady that lived on my road, and she used to give
She
that.
used
to
to
us.
give
that.
And it
Yeah.
was
Right.
so
Amazing.
nice.
So good.
I tasted. I don't know. Do you guys have that? Because yeah, all right. India and Pakistan have like total different cultures, but do you have the same sweets? Because I used to have like Indian sweets, and
Which ones?
you know the swirly ones. It's like
Like pastry.
kind of. It was very crispy, but it's like really sweet.
Oh, jalebi.
Yeah.
I
The
think I
orange
know what
one.
you're talking
Yes!
about,
In
yeah.
syrup.
Brother!
Come on.
That is. But can I tell you something?
Go on.
That is diabetes.
That's why we all have diabetes.
I remember the first time I tasted it, I was just like, okay, I'm loving it because it's sugary, but Jesus, like, what?
The reason why one of us is always the doctor in the family is because
The diagnosed
we
people.
need to. The appointments are long. They just make a doctor
When it
now.
comes to those things, like there's no
Jalebies,
holding
oh.
back with like the ingredients,
No.
right?
It's
Because there's
gotta
no one to
be.
PC
There's no
it.
sugar
No.
tax.
Yeah, none of
It's
that.
all
Gotta be,
vibes.
yeah.
It's
Literally,
just vibes.
just yeah.
Does it look how it's meant to look?
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
Matai
that's
is the thing. It always is. I've got loads at home right now as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and And my wife, she's English. She's not Pakistani.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
she'll have a small bite.
Yeah, that's enough.
I'm like, let's go. And she's like,
What's the dynamics though? Because I'm Nigerian, she's Jamaican, and so the cultures are, I wouldn't say similar. We're both loud. That's probably the
That's
similarity.
about it. Yeah.
And the foods are kind. You know,
Yeah,
you
like
see where-
same kind of like
yeah,
meats
kind of-
and stuff.
What's
yeah.
the dynamics between like having an English wife and for yourself being like
I try my best to have as much Asian food as possible.
Yeah.
Because like potatoes not food, innit?
but English love like Pakistani.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Indian
great.
food,
I think that's why she probably married me, because
And now you a cook.
Banging.
I don't cook. No, my mum does.
Oh,
She cooks.
nice.
I can't even compare my cooking to hers.
Yeah.
But no, it is. But I do feel for her. She tries to make the Asian food.
Yeah.
Right.
But I didn't realize how hard it was to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
It's
Asian
yeah,
food.
hard. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of practice. So she tries and she gets there sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
compared to mums, no, my
You're never going to be able to do that though.
Yeah,
you
I
can't
don't
even-
think-
Where's your partner?
I'm St. Lucia. Oh, my partner is from Cyprus and Ireland. Her parents
Oh
are.
wow.
You guys
Okay.
are house smarts.
Yeah.
Serious.
And I'm St. Lucia and Grenada. So it's Caribbean and then like, Greek Cypriot with the Irish blend. So there's so many different cultures. What a big mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, like her dad loves to cook and he
Wow.
throws down. So, like the Greeks love to do their barbecues. They
Yeah.
love to do like their Slovakis and all of that. So he throws down.
Nice.
And it's great. Like she's a really good cook as well. And then obviously our children getting some of that as well.
Yeah.
And
Do they eat so does your son like eat in the
he's
food and
he's
stuff?
sometimes. So sometimes he might. Other times he's just like no.
Yeah. It's like that though. Our son was like that when he was younger. He really
fingers
liked
galore.
fish fingers.
Yeah, he
chicken
went through a
nuggets,
fish
chips,
finger
like
And I was
that.
like, brother, this ain't food.
Just beige food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Air fry working overtime. We was there.
Honestly, Yeah.
We were
But
there.
now
Smiley faces.
honestly, and the waffles, yeah.
Yeah, all of that.
I used to be so disappointed. I'm like, you have a Nigerian dad. And
Yeah,
Jamaican
and you're
mom.
eating
eating
fish
fingers.
fingers.
Are you all right, bro? And now I'm just like, go back to your fish fingers.
Yeah. Give me my oxtail.
Just put some masala on the fish fingers.
It's true. That's a
I
good
do it all the time.
idea. That's a
Like,
good way.
I don't have normal baked beans. I got
No,
Yes.
but no, we
masala.
never do.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's ever
Yeah,
been
no, you have to
normal
season it
baked
up.
beans.
You
You
have
have
to
to.
season it. Cut up some
Yeah,
onions.
my
do you know
wife
what
thinks
I
I
mean?
season too much, but it's too
No, I
much.
need some flavour and
Come on.
stuff, man.
Even like a jacket potato, I'm seasoning.
Yeah, you have
Masala in there,
to.
bit of this.
It's
Yeah.
part of the
has
culture. Like it has to
Gotta
be
do
done.
it. Gotta do it.
Are you guys gonna implement chores into?
Oh, 100%.
I'm
You
looking
go
forward
first.
to that.
Yeah,
I
100%.
I'm looking forward to it.
Trying to pass out all of the chores that because they have to do it now, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
They
I
have
think
to do
it solely comes down to how you were raised.
Yeah.
Right? And for me, I had to do chores.
Yeah.
And I feel like this generation are getting away with a lot of not having to
Oh
do
my
chores.
gosh, yeah.
So I've got a stepdaughter as well. She's 18.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we all live together. So I'm now in the house and I can see, I get jealous of my
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
stepdaughter because she
Enjoying.
is living the best
Yeah,
life.
dream.
Yeah.
It's a
She's
dream.
living the dream.
Yeah.
And I am now the person that is having to clean and to pick up after. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, when my son grows up, there is no way, he is
Yeah.
not doing chores. Like from early, like if I could get him to do chores now, like he's already putting nappies in the bin.
Yeah.
Like he's 100% doing chores.
And bringing the remote and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm looking forward to watching
Train them up.
Yeah.
The remote's there. Beta, come down. Thank you very much. A cup of tea. I don't know, like tea. A cup of tea. I don't even know why I got the accent. I'm like,
No, but you have to. You have to. There's specific things that I have to
done.
do a Jamaican accent for in my house. I have to do it.
Beta,
I
what's
have
my
to
email
do
address
it.
password? I'm asking him. You better know. You log in.
Because what else are children for? You must be
the point?
helpful.
Yeah, no,
When she goes
100%.
into her Jamaican accent, I am out the room. I'm like, uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I have to because you have that. You can't. How can I discipline in an English accent? I'm Jamaican. No.
Yeah.
Like the
I need
Punjabi
to do
disciplining.
it. Yeah.
It's got power.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, beta there. Like, did you hear that? Putar, like, did you hear? All I said was son. That's all I said.
Yeah, you
He's
have
like-
to. You have to.
Just get that.
Exactly.
must
It
have
has
same
to
as
be
me.
there.
Yeah.
He's
Mate,
been waiting.
Literally, he's
I
counting the
waiting.
days.
Yeah.
Practicing right now.
Counting the days. But no, chores are 100% necessary, and I feel like it's a good thing as well, though. Like,
Yeah.
because you learn a lot more values.
100%.
What were your chores
And you
back
need.
in the day?
I think my chores were just like wash the dishes, just keep things tidy. It taught me a lot to like look after my things as well. Because like
Yeah.
even now, like I could have the smallest thing, but I'm trying to persevere and save it before like I have
That
to
is
use it
such
or
a Caribbean
think.
thing. I
Do you know what I
love
mean?
that.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I need to not even my like. So I've got some slippers. I got some UGG slippers that my
Yeah.
partner actually bought for me. Yeah.
Oh.
The other day, I'm like, why are you wearing my slippers? She's downstairs wearing my slippers. Yeah. I'm like,
you
why are
doing
you
that?
Why are you wearing my slippers?
Wow.
I've not worn my slippers.
This one.
No. I've not worn my slippers.
He will take them off of me.
I've not worn my slippers. It's been about 6-7 months now. I've had these slippers. Yeah. I've not worn the slippers because I've still got another pair of slippers that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
They need to finish.
Fair.
So I need to finish these
That is
ones.
fair.
I'm persevering these ones because I want to look after them and make sure that they
That
stay
is
good
fair.
for as long as possible.
Bro.
Right?
No, you can't tell him to chill. That's you.
Hey, what? It's not about me, it's about the game. No, to be fair, I'll see her on the camera. Like,
You on the camera?
Yeah, I'll see her on the camera taking something outside, and I'll be like, is that my bathroom? I'll be like, and I'll proper dial in, I'll be like, hey, turn off! And then she'll run inside. Like,
But they always take the best hoodie or the best jacket or the best slippers.
Yeah.
What are my
To
rubbish
put the
ones?
bins out. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
I bought her own bathrobe.
I know.
Like, literally
Yeah,
the
but
same
his
one I
one's
wear.
on the top.
Right. So you just
Easier to...
Logic.
easy access.
Easy access, quick in, out, and put it back. You know.
Easy access.
But just going on the chore thing, I feel like the chores really kept us humble.
It did.
Yeah.
100%.
Like even like being an adult, I remember I'd be DJing at some of the maddest gigs, big festivals, thousands of people. I come home, you're washing the dishes, mate.
Yeah.
Innit?
And it really bring you back down to earth.
Settle
what I mean?
yourself. You
No,
know
chores
that?
kind of broke things for me. It broke the world for me because I remember my mum introduced it and I was just like, what? Like, I got to do chores. And I remember it was just like, yeah, you got to sweep. And I was just like, oh my God, my life is ruined. Like, it ruined everything. And it, like, but it did teach me, look, man, take care of your household and take care of all your stuff. Especially with Nigerians, we use the, like, it's like a traditional broom.
In
So
ballet.
it's like, yeah, ballet, we call it, but it's like, it looks like straws, basically.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
you know
about.
the one.
Yeah.
And I learned to sweep like that, and I've learned nothing else sweeps or cleans better than that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about Henry Hoover type.
Yeah.
This is better. So
It gets into
it
the
gets
corners.
like, you know what I'm saying? I remember when we first got married, and she was just, oh yeah, we got to buy all this stuff. And I remember I brought that home, and she was just like, what the hell is that? And I was just like, just
Wait,
watch.
yeah, you wait, you
Are you being juju? Like, what is this?
You wait.
What have you put into my house?
I was like, you wait and see what this does.
But it was normal because like it wasn't just us doing the chores. Like our friends were doing the chores. Like everyone
Yeah,
around us, it was just a normal
exactly.
thing.
Everyone had
Yeah,
their bit.
I remember going to my friend's house and he's not allowed to come outside until he's washed the dishes.
That was
And
me.
we're standing outside waiting for him. And he's like, I'll be right there,
Yeah.
guys. And you can see him in the window just washing the pots
Yeah.
and pans because he can't come out until he's done the dishes.
Exactly. That was me. But that's still with me now, isn't it, babe?
Oh, oh,
But,
oh, oh.
sorry.
Why don't you do that to me?
Yeah, no, that was, but it's still in me now. Like where we'll have somewhere to go, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, but I need to wash, I need to sweep, and I need to make all the beds, and it just needs to be tidy,
Does
otherwise
that
I
at the
can't
worst
leave.
time. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, we need to leave now. Okay, let me just clean up the whole house.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
no!
yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But that's how we were brought up. Do you know what I
100%.
mean? But I think our children definitely need that instilled in them as well, because who else is going to come and do it?
100%. But there's no way that I can just live in the house and just have my son and my daughter just chilling. Just chilling,
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, la la
On
la
their
la,
game,
on their
watching
game, la la
TV.
la la la, making
And-
mess, leaving dishes,
No.
leaving rubbish, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, no way.
But at the same time, though, you can, like I want to be like a
in
like
the
a
early
nice
stages.
parent.
He's in
I
the
am.
You want to be what?
Like I know my wife is way more disciplined than I am, right? When
Yeah.
it comes to getting stuff done, so she can do like the strict to tell him to do the chores.
Yeah,
I
fair.
don't want to be like the nice dad, innit?
You can still be nice and tell your children to do chores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but-
then you're going to end up doing it all,
Yeah, true.
because your wife won't want to do it all.
Then I might be too nice and do it.
Especially
just
when
like-
you have a second one.
Yeah.
It's different dynamic. It's different. The way that you put it was the best. Like having one is one, having two is a thousand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So even for us, like thinking of, do we have a third one? We definitely can't have a 7-year age gap now, can we? So it's like, oh my goodness. But everyone says 2 to 3 is a breeze. Everybody has said that.
Because you're already in the mode, right?
Yeah. And apparently, like, if you've got 2, you've got...
Might as
Got a dog in there as well.
No,
I've got a dog.
No.
I've
Got
got
a dog.
a dog
It's
as well.
amazing, right? It's amazing. Just tell her how amazing it is.
Oh, the dog's amazing.
Yeah. See?
Having a dog's amazing. Yeah, the dog was the warm up before we had the children. He was my first son. Yeah.
So what, does he get attention still?
Not as much anymore. No, he's bottom of the barrel now. I'm sorry.
But I think you guys should have a dog first before
A third one?
Before a
third
third.
one. I just think it's just.
Did you have animals growing up?
No,
I
we're,
didn't know.
We're scared of dogs.
He said he just spoke for the whole.
Listen, my wife's family had a dog. She passed away quite recently.
Oh.
But like, I just didn't know how to interact with this dog. Like, I remember this one time, the dog was asleep, and this is like one of the first times I'm going to my wife's parents' house.
Yeah.
Dog's asleep. I'm like, all right, I've said bye to everyone. Do I say bye to the dog?
Yeah, you said
And I touched the dog, and the dog got up and started barking.
Oh
and, like,
my God.
got really scared, and I'm like, well, what do I do then, bro?
Probably saying bye. It's probably just articulating.
And then they're looking at me like, the dog was just like,
That's a proper dog.
The dog was probably just saying bye. Just like,
don't get dogs.
see you later, man.
Just don't understand.
You learn very quickly though, because I never grew
Yeah.
up because I'm Caribbeans. Like
Yeah.
dogs in the Caribbean are just
They're
animals that
outside,
are just
yeah.
outside, just walking around, roaming the streets. And it's funny because like my mum is a very typical St. Lucian woman,
Yeah.
older woman who never had any interest in pets or dogs, or she's always like, she watch TV and be like, them British people, they love all them animals.
Yeah.
She loves the dog.
Oh,
Like
but
that
this
is like
but this
she
is what
loves
he keeps
my dog.
saying.
What kind of dog are we talking?
I'm just gonna get like a small, like Yorkshire Terrier. I'm not getting anything. I'm not gonna get what I really want,
What is that?
which is like a German Shepherd. I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah,
Protection.
Protection, yes, but it doesn't make sense because I've got a little one. I don't want the dog to nip at her and things like. I can get a small dog that will be like a family dog. And then when the children eventually leave,
Yeah, I know.
when the children are grown and they leave, that German Shepherd.
No.
I think
dog.
you've still got work to do.
Yeah.
I'm telling her, watch when the
do you
dog
know what
looks
it
in her
is?
eyes, she
Do
is
you
going
know-
to be smitten.
No, do you know what it is? I don't want any extra responsibility. So I don't want to have to walk it. I don't want to have to feed it. I don't want to have to clean up after it. Don't want to take it to appointments. And I'm not looking after it when you're not there. So
I can't wait. I just want to
And
see
I
the
don't wanna
split.
fall in
You know
love
the
with
cut
it.
too, and then
Yeah.
she's doing all that stuff for the dog, and you're doing it
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than me.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like, we
yeah.
gotta save the dog's life.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It
for
is
that.
a big commitment though. Like I won't play it down. Like we had the dog before my son, and my son was an angel, and I always said having the dog was harder than my son as a baby. But obviously now this 2 under 2 business is different level to anything I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
But obviously he gets impacted now, my dog, because
Yeah.
he's gone from getting like 3-4 walks a day to being the center of attention
Yeah.
for us having all of our time giving it to him, to now just being like, we ain't walked the dog.
yeah.
We need to make sure. Have you fed the dog?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to feed the dog.
Quick walking. Yeah.
This is it. And he used to come everywhere with us. We used to go to like parks and nature reserves,
Yeah.
and that he used to be the activity person
Yeah.
that we did, right? Whereas now he's just like, yo,
Yeah, like what about
what about me?
Yeah.
There was a day like a couple of weeks ago where it was just everything was going. You know, one of them days where like my son wasn't going to sleep. It was 10 o'clock. He's still in the cot, just screaming his head off.
Yeah.
The baby's like, "Ma, give me attention. What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I haven't eaten. I wasn't feeling well. I was sick. I'm trying to warm up some soup just to eat something really quickly." And then at that moment, the dog was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
you ain't fed me. We need to walk as well. What's going on?
You feel sorry for the dog.
I feel sorry for the dog.
But it's a beautiful dog, you know.
He's a beautiful dog.
Aw.
He's a Samoyed. You probably like. I'll show you him.
Teddy bear.
I'll show him. He's like just
Oh
a
my
massive,
God.
fluffy, white, fluffy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Siberian.
Yeah, I think they're cute, but I just don't want to be
He's so
responsible
cute.
for them.
And as a puppy as well. But going back to the one that you're talking about, though, apparently the little ones are a little bit more. They're the ones that you need to watch out for, you know.
Feisty.
They're the feisty ones.
Really?
Whenever I'm walking my dog, it's always the little ones.
Yeah,
that are like,
our daughter she
they're on
loves
stuff.
dogs. They're fighting people.
The little ones are on stuff.
I have to, but I
Sure, that's a dog.
That's what the little ones sound like.
Like a frog.
The little ones sound like that, bro.
Got confused with the animals, bro.
What kind of frogs you been hanging out with, bro?
The proper one. Just get a Tamagotchi to start off with. That's what she's saying, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
to
what you're
start
saying.
with, honestly.
No, it is a
But our
commitment, though.
daughter love like every single dog, big ones, small. Like she adores them.
Yeah.
She goes up to them. She
Whoa.
strokes them.
Yeah,
She's not
we're
scared.
like, all right.
Within
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
The big ones were like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
come here, daughter.
But
Is
she's
the
not
dog
scared.
safe? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, you just
But-
ask the owner. Like, people do it to me all the time. It's like, is your dog? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, of course. It's just, but yeah, like my dog, like if you take him out, like he's gonna get a lot of attention because he's like he's white and just fluffy and big. So like you're just walking along and people are just like,
he draws attention.
he draws a lot of attention. So you can't just walk and just be like peaceful
You gotta
walk.
have time.
You gotta make sure you got time for the walk to stop a couple times and do the whole. Oh, can we like give a stroke?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's all right. So
That's
But,
amazing. So
yeah.
in terms of like dad roles and like how you are at home versus how like were you raised with your dad?
Yeah.
Both of you?
I wasn't really. No,
Okay.
my dad was always around.
Mhm.
He was always around, but my mum basically raised me.
Yeah.
Even to now, like my dad's still around, but not as much. Not like the whole family setup where you've got your
Yeah.
mum and your dad. So I feel like there's a lot of people that can relate to that.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Both of us really.
So I always I always knew like where my dad, he'd pop in and out, but yeah, it's a different dynamic to kind of what a lot of people are doing now and what we're all trying to change to flip the script now.
We're
And
so in our children's lives.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
it's
yeah.
mad,
Yeah.
like because obviously now having children, you look back and you're like, how can you just pop in and out?
Yeah, like
It's a bit.
It's weird, isn't it?
Weird.
But yeah, Caribbean family
Yeah.
household. Like my
That
dad
was
had a lot of
common.
kids, so I was just probably one of many
Mhm.
that and he's got his own life and setup and wife and
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. But credit to him because he always used to. He still would check in, and I know a lot of people who didn't get that as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you was.
But I
mum
don't
and
think
dad.
my dad did as much as I do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he changed my nappy and stuff like that. He was
Oh,
a very
dad's back in the day, didn't he?
No.
traditional Pakistani. He had his own taxi base. Yeah, traditional.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd be working overnights, come in the morning. He'd always get me a little something to put under my pillow, like a little sweet or something. Like, he'd do all of that. But I know, like, when it came to nappies or any of this stuff, I know dad was not.
That was mum.
Yeah, even my little brother as
Yeah.
well. I saw my little brother grow up. Dad didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Dads back in the day were just dads.
Just
Yeah.
dads. Yeah.
That's what that was.
They were
yeah, would just sit
providers,
there.
like more so than
100%.
like nurturers. Yeah.
I wish I could. My wife would never let that happen. I'm a provider. She'd be like, "Hey, we'll provide this."
This
nappy
is
girl."
why we need. This is why we need the Dads in the Hood podcast, man. Like people need therapy.
It's
They-
true. It's
They need to
true.
come and talk about this because the roles have
Honestly.
changed now.
I
It's not
saw
like
this sweet life.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting into.
Yeah.
No,
Did your mum work as well as? No,
At
she
home.
didn't. Okay.
full time at home?
Yeah.
Dad worked. Did very traditional roles.
Yeah.
Try and tell my wife that she's like, no.
No, I'm working. Yeah.
2025, bro.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
The
Because
roles have
it's-
changed because we're both doing near enough the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But I like that though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I
It
feel
takes
more
some
involved.
figuring out though, because obviously you both need to kind of give or take now and again. Like there needs to
Yeah.
be some sort of
Yeah.
point where
It's
it's like
never 50-50.
It's never.
Yeah,
Because
No.
even
can't be.
sometimes, even with us, sometimes you'll be like, "Oh, babes, get our daughter ready," and I'll be like, "All right, cool." But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, "Okay, I'm gonna shower her, but
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna,
you're
be the
gonna
one-
cream
you're gonna
her,
change her,
and you're
like,
gonna dress her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, I showered her. Here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I've done my part."
And I'll be like delaying downstairs,
Yeah.
like in hope that you're gonna cream her and dress her.
Like,
Yeah.
nah.
And then I'll
I thought
come and
only
do
I
the
did
last
that.
bit.
Okay, so that's normal then.
No.
I did that last
No.
night. I did that last night. I was like, okay, I'm doing the bath.
Yeah.
Done the bath. I was like, okay, he's been bathed now. And then like I started putting him to sleep, cuddles obviously, And then like, but he was, you know, the nights where you're like, you ain't, no, he didn't want his mum.
Oh.
It was one of the nights where it was like, you ain't going to sleep.
Yeah.
You've got too much energy. Yeah. He wants to chat. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I ain't sitting there for an hour.
Yeah.
No way. So I'm like, oh, it's your turn now. You
Yeah.
need to tag.
Done my
Like, I
bit,
need to eat
yeah.
my dinner.
Yeah.
I try and act a little busy. Be like, oh yeah, I've got this email to do.
Yeah, that don't work. I tried that. That doesn't
Babe,
work.
I'll get to it. I just got to do this.
That doesn't work.
Other room, office
Doesn't work.
closed.
Doesn't work. I tried that, and then you look at the door and you've got someone with a baby just going.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad for her because I'm
No,
like,
100%.
You've done everything. And I should.
Yeah, and at that stage, the exhaustion. How old is your youngest, Jay?
She's like three months and a week.
Okay,
now.
okay, yeah.
So she's just fresh on the scene.
Yeah.
She's just like, yeah,
Vibes.
just vibes, just smiling, pooping everywhere.
Yeah.
Is she
No,
laughing
it's-
yet?
She's laughing. Yeah. She's laughing.
I'm waiting for
smiling.
that.
Oh, bless.
I got the smiles just about. He
Yeah.
gives a little to me. He smiles at his mother or any other woman. Like
Yeah.
we went to Mallorca a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and like all the guy friends of mine, we were at a wedding. We're trying to make him laugh, and he's like, "Hey, if any woman walks
Yeah.
past," he's like, "Hey."
Hold on a minute.
You're 2 months. Yeah.
Starting early, you know.
Fully. But I'm waiting for the laughs, the giggles.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that makes every bit of tiredness worth it.
That's
Like
It
our
does.
daughter, she asks for tickles now.
Yeah.
Like when she's with me, she'll be like, "Tiki tiki."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, come on, let's go.
It's the little phrases, right? Like they've
Yeah.
all got their little phrases, and when they're trying to just conform sentences and just like put things together, or you're like, what? And they're saying something, and you're like, what?
And you're trying to figure it out.
And then you figure it out, and you're like, oh, like, yeah, that's what I said.
That is adorable.
It's
I can't wait.
so
I think
cute.
it's coming over the next week or two.
You've
I
got
hear.
all the
right? 11,
Like
12 weeks.
reading the apps and
Let's go.
everything. I love
This guy's
it.
on
He's
it.
gonna
He's
have
got the
another
book.
one really soon, I think, with this
yeah, we'll see.
enthusiasm.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
I cannot
coming back.
wait. I cannot wait to be back
Yeah.
and be
Yeah,
like,
what is it
yo,
do?
run the clip back,
Your beard is now grey.
Bangs on
run the episode back.
hairline going.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different
Honestly.
in a way that I never knew.
Yeah.
It's different.
But it's this society as well, isn't it? I feel like how, like, our society is now with, you know, how much we consume and how hard we have to work to kind of maintain, you know, similar or slightly better lives to what we grew up with, or you know, for me it's day and night. Like what we've built is completely different to anything that we
100%.
had growing up. But in order to have this level of lifestyle and be able to provide for our children the way that we do, you do need two incomes coming into the household. So I think that naturally changes the dynamics of what we saw our parents
do, yeah.
because essentially you're creating generational wealth, but it does take two of you in order to maybe then later on your children will be able to go back to slightly more traditional roles where they have enough money to be able to say one stays home and one goes to work and stuff like that. So
Even with celebrity checks coming.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sold out tours.
should be done now.
I'm
It's
like,
But I mean generational wealth, like
I was gonna say one phrase that I think all of us are aware of. HMRC.
Oh my
See them?
god!
You see
When
them,
they're
yeah?
ready,
When
Oh
they're
my
ready to
goodness,
stress you out.
Yeah.
do they stress you?
Oh my
Brother,
god!
Are they still stressing you?
Corporation
Oh my
tax,
God.
yeah. I
Yeah.
wanted to go.
Yeah.
Remember, I nearly we were driving in it,
Yeah.
and then I got the email, and I was like,
I ate spiders for this.
bro,
Yeah.
I wanted to cry. That's how deep it was. I was just like, nah, you guys you're killing me.
Yeah, it's mad.
Literally.
It's mad. But listen,
Literally.
this has been a good episode. I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 to this.
We
because-
have
Yeah,
to.
man.
When I have a number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, when you're planning the number 2,
Yeah.
you come back and just give you some advice, give you some prep,
Exactly.
give you some
And
prep.
then I also think that I need to come to your podcast.
Yeah.
100%.
So-
Yeah.
You guys
To
need
to vent.
Yeah. Bring him on.
We
for
can talk
it.
about
Lads
Yeah.
time, you get me? But no, 100%. We're gonna get you on there as one of our first guests, and yeah, we're gonna try and lead it ourselves,
Yeah.
because there's a lot that we need to talk about before we even try to step into other people's
Yeah.
lives. But 100%, we want to get yourself and a lot of other dads who are going through it, because it just makes things a lot more real as well, because it's like we live all of this life and it's like I'm a celebrity or capital, and we're talking about all of this stuff. But then when you get home, we're all doing the same it's
thing.
the same thing, right?
Living the same exact
same thing, thinking about the same things, trying to get through these same challenges. So it's just a nice place to share it. So Dad's in the Hood.
So to wrap it up, there's a question that we always ask all our guests.
Right.
And it's the question we ask ourselves all the time. Based on what we spoke about today, just, dad roles and food and just everything. Was it better back then, or would you say it's much better now?
I'll let you go first.
I think it's better now.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's better now in quite a few different aspects. I like the fact that I'm so involved in my son's day to day. I love all of that. I also love the fact that we've learned from a lot of these things from the past, and we're using, say, technology a bit more. Me knowing about the apps, all right, 11 weeks, this is happening. I can mentally prepare myself, think, right, this is happening at this point, and 12 weeks, this is going on. Whereas I feel like my mum was probably guessing a lot, or she was told things from her mum and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. And even with technology, having the baby cam in the crib, even having a thermometer that I can just point and know what the temperature is, and having the Calpols and updated medicines, I think it's got to be today, isn't it?
100%.
I'm kind of torn, because I feel like there are aspects like what you've said which are better now. Obviously, the whole being a lot more involved in your children's lives, like that goes without saying. But I think back then we didn't sugarcoat and like blanket our children as much as we do now. So like even the snacks and stuff, we didn't have to do like all of these like really, let's check it on the app. How much sugar and stuff is in it. Like, and we're okay. Well, I hope.
You on the gasoline,
A lot of diabetes going around.
But yeah, there is an importance to do that, I think. But I think like we could learn a lot from like, it's quite hard to break a child. Do you know what I mean? And I was told that. I remember when I was having my first, they were like, do you know what? You're worried, but it's really hard to break them. Don't worry too much. Like, it's not that easy to break them. And I think with my second, I really, really took that on board. And it was like the first time round, I was like, oh my God, are we holding? And the second one, just like, just put her head up. And she's all right. Just, just chuck it down the side of her bed.
The third one.
Don't need to wrap him now.
Just wrap him up and
central heating.
Put him down there. But yeah, I'd say if I had to pick one, I'd say now. But I think we can learn a lot from the past as well, and how our parents raised us.
100%, man. Well, listen.
What do you guys think first?
Go for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm always such a big advocate for then in terms of like the traditional kind of like methods and foods and like children eating like your cultural foods and that kind of stuff. Bedtime. With our son, I was very traditional with that. It was very rock him to sleep until he falls asleep. Whereas with our daughter, I've done a lot more of the more sort of like modern stuff, like sleep training and all of that. So I'm always for the traditional stuff back in the day, but then all the new school stuff, like the monitors and the different types of like apps for like better foods, brain function, that I love all of that as well.
Right.
And then the activities and how involved we get to be in curating their lives. I love it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have no activities. Just go outside.
Oh my God.
Just go outside.
I'm the same with you guys. I like now because I'm involved in my children's life. And just like you said, I love being able to like go, right, I can shape your life. Like our son who plays piano, I never got to do that. And I've got like such a big interest in music, and I'm just like, I'm not living that through my son. It's just like, hey, have this. And I remember it came to a conversation with me and him. I was just like, you want to continue with piano or do you want to do something else? And he was just like, I might want to do guitar. I was just like, right, cool. You get to choose it as well, but I'm definitely going to help you do every bit of interest that you have. So I love nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Plus, back in the day, children were seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now children, they have more of a say, and I don't know, man. It's just, I think not being raised with my dad in my life, being a dad and being able to like see every single little step, it's amazing to me. And just like you said as well, like how could you look at your children and be like, I'm bouncing?
It's mad.
It's mad to me. And so I try my hardest to be like, no, I'm in your life, even though I'm tired and I've just come back from Scotland from doing a tour. Big man, I'm at your assembly. I might be sleeping, but I'm there, bro. So I'd say now. But yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it there.
Yeah, cool, man. Thanks for having us, guys.
This is such a great podcast. You guys are killing it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, thank you guys for listening in on the Then and Now podcast with me, Leonie Aleshe.
And myself, Babatunde and Leonie.
And our incredible guests. I'll let you guys outro yourself.
Yes, sir.
And Jay London. Dad's in the Hood. Go and check it out when you get a chance. Launching end of November.
30th November.
Yeah.